What is good, people? Welcome back to the channel. KG is back, and it's time for a brand new video talking all things Leeds United on this beautiful road to promotion. Before I get into it, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, of course, drop your thoughts and comments below. Thank you to William Morrison for the super thanks on the last video, much appreciated. Thank you to all existing members, big up for that support. And if you want to become a member of the channel, the link is in the description. So, guys and gals, how good is it to see the table like this? Absolutely wonderful. 69 points. Nice. 5 away from Sheffield United, who of course play today. I think all of our promotion rivals have got favourable fixtures, so we'll see how they get on with those. But the point I'm trying to make here is all we have to do is focus on ourselves. It doesn't matter what everyone else below us is doing. And after that 4-0 win last night against Watford, I've got to say, I'm already picturing players that I want to come in to the Premier League team. And I haven't done this since we've been relegated, even last season, because it was just the three-horse race was just too much. For the first time in a long time, I've pictured who we need in order to survive next season. I've pictured who can come in, who's available. I'm looking at people's contracts and thinking, I think we could bring them in. I'm almost already there in a full sense, but just a few players I've sprinkled in. But the roll run is absolutely amazing. By the way, just to say, Joël Piroe, who obviously we sang his praises yesterday. I mean, he's already 1 away now from the top scorer in the league. Danny Farke did say as well that he envisions him getting 20 goals. I absolutely agree with that. I think Joël Piroe, with everything, open play, penalties that are to come, I think he will hit over 20 for the season. And long may it continue for Joël Piroe. Just absolute, just quality, controlled, technical performance from Joël Piroe yesterday. But Danny Farke did make a couple of comments. And the one that he did make, he was much like me, and I saw him talk about the goal, and he was the same. The fourth goal that we scored, like poetry in motion, man, old Hardy Boys move. But look, he's absolutely correct. It was just a beautiful goal, and I've seen it about 5 times since. Tanaka's work involved in the goal, Manor Solomon, Joël Piroe's touch and then finish. Give me more of that. Give me more. He was just saying as well, the best wins of the season are away from home. We have good momentum, great shape. We have to keep going. And he did talk about this though, and this is the main bit that I want to get to. The low possession has definitely got under Farke's skin tonight at 39%. It's the lowest of the season. He craves control and domination of games. And it's absolutely correct. You know, from the stats line yesterday, Watford had 61% to our 39%. But what I will say with that, there's a couple of things with Daniel Farke, what he's going to have to get used to when we're promoted. And listen, this is me saying, even if we get players that I think we can get, we're still going to be one of the lower half teams of the Premier League, unless we're just absolutely amazing, which fingers crossed we are. But if Daniel Farke, we'll go with the notion that he's still going to be there after promotion, he's going to have to get used to these kind of numbers. The low possession, we was effective with the 39%. Watford had 61% and they did absolutely nothing with it. It was all passes around the midfield, around the back. There was no plan to their attack. Whereas when we went forward, we were efficient with it. We was efficient with our chances created, with the way we pressed. And that is going to have to be a fixture of the Premier League. And it's something that Farke is going to have to get his head around before we go up. Because if he thinks we're going to control 60% of games in the Prem, well, then we're heading for Europe, people. It's one of those where we're going to have to make it effective. Otherwise, I see it the other way as well, where if we're having 60% possession in the Premier League, we may be doing what Watford did yesterday in the game and then getting absolutely hit on the counter by teams that are better than us in the Premier League. It will work in the reverse. And it's just something that we're going to have to look out for. And this is not me dampering anyone's, high right now. I'm very, high on the fact that we're going to get promoted, but it's also keeping one eye on the future. And we're going to have to be mindful of things like this. When we're in the Prem, we're going to need DJ to do stuff like this. Dan James, we spoke about with his improvement. He's going to have to be clinical the way that he was yesterday, where Watford have got the ball and all of a sudden Dan James sniffs it out, takes his chances, and we're good to go. It can't be like it was before, where we get those 1, 2, 3 chances and miss them all and then come out losing games and things like that. It's going to have to be like that now. Can Dan James get to the heights that he's got to in the Championship? Time will tell. I don't know if it's going to be that way, but let's just say he gets half of it. They could be crucial goals, crucial assists on the quest to survive in our first year back up into the Premier League. And it's all about efficiency in the Prem. I can never make it, hit the point hard enough. The levels in the Premier League, the technique involved in the Premier League, the quality of player in the Premier League, even though the players aren't as great as they used to be, it's still way better. I think way better than it is in the championship. So we ride this crest of a wave. We go up with this now, but the work don't stop. The work don't stop. And with Daniel Farke, he's done well. He's done very well up to this point, but it's about the Premier League then. And we're going to speak about this in the summer. It's a completely different animal, as he's found out previously with Norwich, but it's just something he's going to have to look out for. Possession is all well and good. I've made that point before about Jose Mourinho, where he said about, oh, they had 80%. Well, they can have their 80%. We'll take the 3 points. We're going to kind of have to be a little bit like that next season if we don't get the recruitment exactly spot on. It's going to be that way. Otherwise, it's going to be a very, very long season. Very, very long. But I'm very happy with yesterday. I've always said possession is cool, but if we're going to have 70% of the ball, we're just doing that slow, methodical, just lumbered play that we was doing previously, I'm good with it. If you're giving me 39% and it's as efficient as yesterday, I'm good. And I think, and Danny Farke didn't say it, but he kind of said that this 4-0 away win, he got a little bit more satisfaction than the 7-0. And I said that yesterday, and I think people thought, what? How can a 4-0 be better than 7? But it's just about the way that it played out and just the type of goals we scored. So yeah, that's it with that. But listen, Farke, you're going to have to get used to the program, all right? We're not going to get 60% possession in the Prem. Also, as well with this, let me just scroll down. DJ, salute to you, salute to you. Por favor. Joe Rodon, just this stat is pretty unreal in terms of just his efficiency since he's joined the club. 84 appearances, 50 wins, 42 clean sheets, 59.5% win rate. And like data says here, and again, courtesy of UFC data, this guy is just so reliable, and it's starting to go under the radar now. I did say this yesterday, where it's going to be one of these now where Joe Rodon's going to have a stinker in order for us to really talk about him. But I want to just highlight him again, and just for his absolute consistency, not just availability. I've said already. Now I've gone off that whole mantra of, availability is your best attribute. It's not, because you can be available and rubbish. This guy is available and just been absolutely solid for us at the back. So long may it continue. He also has 69 consecutive championship appearances. Nice again. Long may it continue on our road to promotion. So people, I hope you're all still feeling good. I'm feeling great. Not going to lie, I'm feeling great. I'm feeling very, very confident for these remaining 14 games for Leeds United on our road back to the Premier League, where this club, this big club, this huge club belongs. I can't wait. I will be there. Will you be there? I will be there. Guys, like the video before you go. Drop your comments below, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.